Alright, this is Ty Hudson again with the GSSBP backend for your web client. What I'm doing right now is I'm just going to put something on here that everybody's going to want to do is the follow button on Twitter on my website. So let me explain something really quickly. Columns, you have two columns for your website. This goes on every single one of your pages of your site. So this could be something quick, easy, simple, like a follow on Twitter button, or maybe some contact information. Whatever you really want to do with these columns. You can put pictures in them if you want to, or whatever. So what I did is I have a follow on Twitter. That's my title for column 1, and it's just this little simple code that's actually on twitter.com, and I'll show you how to get there. That you can just copy and paste in, and it's going to allow you to actually have a little button on there. So you can see here I'm on one of my sites, follow on Twitter, and then it's just this little button right here. So you can click to view the profile on Twitter. So it's just a little simple thing. So I'm going to show you how I actually put that in here, because obviously this right here doesn't look like that. And the way that you get this is, so example. is on the Twitter, actual twitter.com, you can go to the About section, and in the About section we can click on Resources and then go to the buttons right here. So I can click I want to follow button. You can also share the link on Twitter, like retweet this, hashtags, and then mentions as well. So I chose the follow. Obviously I'm already logged in under my Twitter account, and I said I want it to be at my user. So I chose to show that. I can make this larger, so here I'll choose the large this time, so it's a little bit bigger. And all it does is it gives you some code right here. You just click into it, copy it, Control-C, go into where you want it in one of your pages or in one of your columns for this example, and put it in my second column. And then just click on source, and I can just copy and paste this code right there, right out of Twitter, into my column, and I can update that column. And when I go back and refresh my site, now you can see I have the bigger follow Uku on Twitter button. So that's how you actually add Twitter to your account. Another thing that I did is I put under my favorite links, I put find me on Facebook and find me on Twitter links. The way that I did that, and so my favorite links are actually on all of my sites, just like my side menus on all of my sites, all of my pages, and you know, the main bar is on all of my pages. Those links are always going to be there. You can add your favorite links there as well, and so that's where I found it a good place for me to put follow me on Facebook, or find me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. And the way that you get there is just in link management. So if I click on link management, I can see, okay, well, I have these actual full URLs to my Facebook and to my Twitter, and so I can delete those if I want to just by clicking delete, or I can add more links too. So I can do, for an example, Google, and you have to put the http:// for this to actually make this link work. So I'll put that in real quick, and I'll add that link. So another one is, Google is one of my favorite links. So I'm going to put that on there. And as I refresh that, now you can see that I have Google down here as well. So the next thing that I wanted to go over really quickly would be, so we covered the columns, we covered the favorite links, and now we're going to cover, what about the way my website looks? So under the templates section, right now we only have 24 templates loaded, and you can see a preview of 15 templates right here. And so I can even open this up in a new tab so it's a little bigger. Right now I'm using the dark site. That's this template right here. So we'll say I wanted to use the big theme or Mono B. Those are two of my other favorite ones. If I wasn't going to use dark site as my template, I would use big theme or Mono B. So I can just change it right here to Mono B, update, I refresh this, and now I've just redesigned my whole site. So now you can see the side menu and the favorites is on the left instead of on the right. My text still is the same for this template that I've made, which is the how you add a page. And everything else is still on there. I still have my follow, my Twitter on there, contact me. It's still, all there. So another example would be, big theme. That's probably my third favorite. I update, I refresh, and now my whole site's just been redesigned again. So that covers pretty much the basics, I believe, of how to change your site, add columns, and favorite links to your site with this system. I'm going to go ahead and change this back to the dark theme, so that way all the rest of the videos still go together. So I refresh this back to the way that it should look, the way that I want it to look. And that concludes this.